Time to go live. Alright. It's gonna be another massive 50 by 50 map. I need to go post in a few places. So, bear with me for a moment. Do some chatting. Do the chatting. I think things are coming through okay. Yeah, the music seems fine. Maybe a little bit limited, but that's okay. I want it to be overly loud. Let me know if I need to make any adjustments to it though. I can let you know what is playing at any point in time. This is currently Backseat Travesty off of the I forget what he calls it anymore. Gosh. Stream beats. Oh, stream beats. This is up to no good. Some things up. Tonight we are going to build a prison. What a link. Quick link. Yeah. Let's do this up. Also, don't forget, you can most assuredly go to Epic Games and use code KMUNITY, KMUNITY at checkout. Get yourself some great stuff. And support the channel at the same time when just getting, you know, your usual stuff. I am doing terrible at the timing. So bad at it. Here we go. Where are we going? Get in here. Figure this all out. So at this point in the story, Shock is going to be breaking into a prison to break out her old gang. Sounds fun. Chat. Another thing I kind of want to do. Oh hey, I got like directly on the right page. Nice. And so, one thing else I would like to do is to set up. Jeez, what am I doing? It doesn't need to be like a super intense map or anything. Set up maybe Ankbot, get that as it should be. And an aim for this is to maybe use multiple levels. So let's see. Nice, good, big good stage. Frustration building. We can start off by just... Actually, I don't need to do multiple levels on this one. Not props. We can go this here. Cool. What to do with the floor? There's the kitchen floor. Let's see what we have under fancy tile. I don't like that these aren't loading very well. That is very disturbing. Type advanced, which make it normal. An outer wall thickness of 2 and inner thickness of 2, which is fine. We still have big room. I can delete big room. I don't need big room anymore. Big room is done for. Let's see what we get with sidewalk tile. There we go. Finally, they're here. Maybe just large. This one can be large tile. This one, we want something kind of rocky. It'd be nice if there was a little more of a tiled look to it. Darkness on that tone. A little dark grayer. Gonna hit up this room. Go back onto here. Kind of want to be midline. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What are we doing? Wave was there. And then maybe like 20 feet in. That is essentially what we're looking at. As I want them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty big building. Make it a little more. Or things are going to take up space on the inside. And so if it's 30 feet across, not half bad. Administration should almost be there. This tile looks pretty good. Walls are somewhat okay, but let me turn off that outline is bad. Outline. Shadow. That's probably a little more what we're looking for. That's probably a little more what we're looking for. And then just bump up the outer wall thickness. There, 3 is pretty good. 3 does that awfully nice. So then this next one will actually be good to use a template because it is going to be repeated a few times. Saying that is a guard station. But in the meantime, I think it's good enough to go for the actual like main building here. There. It's awfully symmetric. Yeah. Looking good. Same sort of issue though, we're at the advanced walls. We want the outer wall. Not do that, we want this. Please. What a rather nice looking wall. Get a rather nice looking wall, do say. And then in the meantime, in between, advanced already, and it should be all that we get. Little in between area. The non-symmetrical is better. Okay. No, it's better. Better. So then, what to do for these other rooms? What happens if we do this fancy floor? Okay, it's up to things. And down the saturation some. With the lightness a little. That could be pretty good. Just saying. Stone. Organic. Another kind of thing to use. Wood. And there's not like a good linked floor. Maybe that's fine. Match that. Gonna keep with these. It's a nice. It's a very nice wall. These things do be going. Make a nice little 20 by 20 room. Back over. Adjust this floor though. That's hugely improved. Wait. Fence that'll go in between them. But for now, like leave this one. It with a door, I guess. Not cyberpunk. Not general, not modern, not sci-fi. I just want a wooden door. Wood single door. That's so cartoony and out of place. Wordly cartoony and out of place. No. What are all these? Maybe really worth extra levels on this then. Modern. Door. Maybe not that one either. A kingdom for just like a door. It doesn't look weird. Big roosty hatch. Nope. Open. Are none of these really gonna just be a nice wooden door? Are gonna look so goofing? Built doors. The sun door. Maybe not that door. Ooh, that's the thing. Maybe stone door. Dungeon door. Actually not bad. It is actually not. Is it there? Oh. It got way worse when it went on there. Way worse when it went on there. Okay. What are the things that are going to go in this room? Tempting. Very tempting. We don't need decoration. We don't need dead bodies. We don't need any of that. We actually don't need cyberpunk at all. Airships. Lord. Modern. We don't need... We might need guns. Let's get a table first. Not gonna need any of that. Don't think we're gonna need any of that. I feel like the mimic though. I might. Just because. So this is kind of a guard tower. I would go in it. Where's huge? Huge. Scaling. Take it down 50%. It's better. Way better. It's on the stage, so it can be nicely hidden behind things. Can I just alt drag? Alt dragging is not a thing. CV? No, not CV. It wants to be a pain. Barbed wire. 50% scaling. That went in the wrong place. Turn on some of the oofs and the ouches. Okay, yep, not where I wanted that to go. Perfectly fine. Gonna be okay. I'm gonna lay these down and then adjust them later. They're all on the inside. Except for the one. The one went in the right place. Here. This one. Oops, I can't do anything with that. Maybe I need it to be on a different... Because I had selected something, it suddenly counted as being on this instead of stage. Back here, and I go to stage. So I need to be here. You can pick it up again. Let's try this one more time. No. Figure that out later. So annoying. People bleed apart. Oh, shit. That's a huge shell. Let's search up table. Make it a round table. It's not in there, is it? I have a bad feeling about that. You like sport table area? Yeah, probably not that, honestly. Remove table for now, and then we'll figure that out. Don't need the casino stuff. I don't think any of these are going to be what I'm looking for. You know, figuring out what goes in a guard tower is kind of like lit wall-mounted light. And then of course you can adjust that down. Oh. You can actually limit its range. That's cool. I don't think those are settings that you can just kind of get. These does it. No. Okay, fine. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. So then, where did I get that? Really gotta do a lot of these things first, and then figure it out later. There we go. Hit it. Do something on that wall. I see, it's like blocker. Good blocker. Teddy bed, captain's chair, bench. Bench looks big. Why is bench big? Make bench smaller. Bench more reasonable now. Alright, so this here. And, accidentally grabbed the wrong thing. Turn that down a little. Nice. Yeah. Let's search some chairs. Let me get some chair in there. Chess air. Let's take some wooden chairs. Those are huge. We put them at like 30% size. 30% size? No, 40's too small. I think 50 is pretty okay. Maybe 60. 2, 3, 4. Just laying the asset down at this point. It's lit up. It's got lockers. Got a bench. This would honestly probably be better over here. 890, no. 270, yes. Oh, I see why. They had them placed just too far on the one side. That's okay. Which can do a 90-degree rotation. Sit there. Okay. Can I shift that down more? Good. I'm good. These things are here. Table up top. So rotate this 45. Minus 45. This one can go 45. Do this one at like 80. No. 1. 150. Nice. I wonder. It probably has cards because there's this stuff. So we can stick cards on top of the table. And that's something they were doing. It's ridiculously bright in that room though. 90%? 80%? Just make us feel a little bit better. Counter? There's no such thing as a counter. There are tables. Decorum table, dissecting table, marble table, camping table. We can stick that in the corner. And then a sink. Bathroom sink. Kitchen sink. Once again, just kind of like end up doing these things. Fridge. There we go. I don't know that I would have these things, but I'm going to put them here anyway. Burger and fries on the counter there. And I think there is a weapon rack. Take that 180. More. I think that'll do. That will definitely do. Barb. Do. Alright. This needs to go 90. The old 90. As well. And then, yeah. So at this point, Shock is more dangerous than she usually is. Having prepared. Having power amplifiers and everything else that she doesn't care about the consequences of. There. You could even like double them up. Make them look worse. Just like one space. Fine, I guess. Put it here. 90. There. The only issue we run into is the corners. Corners are just kind of like strange. Just leave that be. Overall, not bad. Is there any weird thing I could... probably not. There's just a few of these, so... Room template. Hard. Power. should be more, in fact. So we go here. Place it there. 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 There, and there's one more back. That, if anything, is like way too close. Like, move off map. No? Okay, that's fine. Alright, it's okay. Now, do these interiors. Nice. Okay. Go into the props, look up the doors. I mean, there are doors in here, but there's actually a room door. Hard window tool, shape tool, maybe? Making shaping? No, because it has a shape texture. I'm just looking for walls. Which again was that other thing. So I want these to not have a floor. So we're stuck at we go back to large tile, that'll blend in. Do this and just gonna see how that turns out. Does seem big, but it's not. Nah, they're probably big. So I'll have some extra. So like if I take this, move this point in some. Spot things up there. If I were to do that, still decently large, but it's a lot more claustrophobic. Problem is, I don't know how it's going to divide up. Because while I want it to be perfect, it's actually going to be perfect. I didn't even measure. Didn't even measure. Excellent. I can technically just kind of like copy the one floor to other floors. Because at the back are the elevators. It seems like a lot of wasted space. Like this map was just kind of like made to... designed to not really be a boatload of sense. By 10 feet. So even if there are 3 of them. And you've still got all this space. You have your elevators. Would be more central. Move you. Super. Still overlapping that wall. Use the same wall type. These are way brighter on the inside. Oh no, they don't. They don't. They use the clear tile. Which I think is maybe a bit of why this is so bright. So if we do tone that down some. -14 on the HSL. Get a lot better looking. I feel like it just better. Oh, hold on, gotta do that right. Hope to do this and Power Rangers fairly soon. Somewhat close to being able to go. iTunes, get out of the way. Wait, iTunes. Well, because you accidentally hover over it for a couple seconds, it thinks you want. Lots of squares. It's an interior map, dude. It's gonna have a lot of squares. I mean, it's a modern interior prison map. I've never been inside a prison, personally. But I'm assuming it's a lot of white tile. This is what we got. Let's drop some background here. Prefer hexagons. It's not that this can't be used as a hex map. The tiles are still going to be square. You name me one place with hexagon tiles. So Riproar, Electron, Point Blank, Shadow Dragon, Dragon Claw. Weird names. Pentagon. The Pentagon has hexagon tile. You know, the Pentagon is a place I've never actually been inside either. I've been near it, but I ain't been. We do -20. It's still go a little bit brighter. -25. Why is it so dark? Actually, this one, 0, obviously. And this one, go away. 0, 0, 0. Switch the Midwest and Florida. So when I was in high school, I was a bit of a nerd. I say as though I'm still not. Part of the rocketry club, we launched model rockets. It's weird, like, as impoverished as my school was, but we mostly funded ourselves on that one. It, like, we did the work on that. I don't know how it started. I just know that they did really well the year before, and someone invited me in. I'm gonna be talking to someone, and they're like, Andrew, you should come join us with the Rocket Club. I'm just like, join the club. I ain't got money for that. Chief. For time, I was really selfish with my time in high school. I think that might have been why. Yeah, my parents didn't fund any trips either. I mean, I've been to Denver a couple times because my mom paid for me to go visit, but it wasn't like we weren't taking family vacations because we weren't a family. Never actually went on a vacation until I got married. I didn't really use my vacation time at work either until recent years. Hold on, let me check this out. I can turn this off. Can I just turn off the floor? Up. That's the thing. That's turning that one. Okay, no, it just turns off that for all of them. Going to Florida like 3 times, hate it every time. So I've been to Florida twice. Went to Disney World. That was pretty okay. And I went to... I can't like change just that wall. And we spent a little time in Tamarack. That was kind of like not that pleasant. It's room. Can I rotate this room? I just have to like live this way. I can select the door. Give me the door. Give me my door. Tamarack was not great. Staying in a terrible hotel. That's how it be. The shadow. It's got the bigger tile walls, which doesn't do much for it. Change the outer metal. No. Not that one. That's one. Yeah, I think we got lucky and we didn't pick up bed bugs from the one that we were in. And had expired elevator tags, years out of date. It was bad. It was definitely like really bad. This window, big slidey door. Sliding door. Not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. I think I can change these to bars of some sort. To look at that. But it was one of those places where I think they double up. They're kind of a livable place where you can sort of pay to live there. Let's use my whistling. No, because there's just sliding doors. There's not like a... Not even like the right kind of... And in for elevator doors, I guess. I hate how it can be just like off center too. Give me the door. Give me the door. Why? Actually, let's give it an outer wall thickness of 5. Beef that up. That's a little more visible. Take a look at this. Trying to think of what would be. There's not. There's a lot of these. Like this. Look like it's supposed to be like a thing you're looking at. Like you can paint a mural to give your players with it. Say. Cable. So you can make it look like there's electrical in the walls. Yeah, that place wasn't really all that enjoyable. When we went on a inexpensive cruise, and that was a thing. Maybe the steel plating is this one. Can I just do this? Bam. No, not that. This. Yes. Give all the things. They seem like they should be much thicker too. Then we go in here and we do the bed. And see if we can find something very prison-like. These are pretty. More than this. Okay. That one. This is that one. And so small. It's so small. If this is a 5-foot cube, I mean, it wouldn't be too much bigger than that. This one's excessive. 10-foot long bed. Decently accurate. Why is the unmade bed so small? You're wild. Fancy free, man. Just wait, cut down a little in scaling. Be a little more in scaling. And then of course this one can scale up some. Oh, other way. Oh gosh. Also by Ben. Yeah, but anyways, with the whole rocket thing, like we ended up going to Washington DC for a competition, and we got to see a bit of DC. That's pretty cool. Down. Fix them up in a minute. Stats on them. Alright. Those beds go to 175. Dated 270 degrees. If the music needs to be louder, just let me know. I've not been to too many other places. Like, I've been to Detroit to see Q's family. I've spoken about that before. It's like the time being there. I've had no meeting. And didn't mean nothing. Everybody's awake at all hours. People are arguing about whenever. I can imagine it's a little bit different now. Just because, you know, Q isn't spending his time with them. So where in Florida have you gone specifically? We didn't spend any time in West Palm Beach. We spent it all in Tamarack, but we set sail from there to Report, Bahamas. We're creating a lot of darkness. Can definitely beef up those rooms. Things that also don't matter. Where I'm gonna put these beds. In the corners. Hooray. Toilet. Toilet seat. Stick it in the rooms once again. Here's something for inaccuracy for you. Room sink. These things down, and it's easier to not have to go hunt the prop up again after I get all the positioning right. What else would be in there? Let's assume we can do some of this stuff. So like posters. Put that in a couple rooms. We got like wall lights of some sort. Lightening. Goodness. One of those is a lot more reasonable than the others. Of course, because you can. Goodness, I think it's just so bright. Definitely going with the other one. Definitely going with the other one. Oh no. What happened? Guess it doesn't make sense yet. Take some stairs back there. Just light, all light, signal light. It like glow. But then like bullocks. Excuse you. Can you come back, please? Room? Oh no. I didn't hide it. I deleted it. If I turn that off, it's just invisible. Yeah. Put it down. Lights are probably gonna be better handled in something else then. Means I want the unlit versions of these. I can handle it in Foundry. As good as that kind of looks, it's no. There is no room. There's no room. Been to Wichita. Been up around Sheboygan. There's some cool stuff up there. I've actually kind of been to a fair amount of places. Like actually been to, not like driven through. Oh, I never did these. Whoops. I got distracted. That's a no good. Right. Gotta get to doing. So if I want this at not 100%, maybe 80 again? Some of this stuff is not like this. Even smaller. 25. 60. I think it's uncomfortably small. Rotate it 180. Warp it down to 60. Jump it in the wall a little bit. I can actually mirror it. Match the other side better. Alright, I can just do that. Forgot that's a thing. Oop. 60. Reminded of a time when character got arrested in the Heroes game. It was quite a time. It was quite fun. So we ended up having to play the scene out twice, ultimately. But our characters were investigating something, and they got arrested. This happens pretty often in that sort of thing, because, you know, you're playing vigilantes. They are where they're not supposed to be. We ended up getting arrested. We're in like a big public cell. And then of course the GM forces the issue of like, oh, you gotta go to the bathroom. A great confrontation to kind of telegraph that one. So what it winds up doing, it does become a confrontation moment. Gotta get through this encounter. And then get approached, threatened. In just a moment. Like, okay, intimidate back. Let's roll. Now, Heroes works on a D100 system. A lot of things are just kind of like done with the 100. Rooms could be a lot smaller and still be I want to make it smaller. I think so. Just feel like, because it only really needs to be 10 feet. Come on, try to select. But we were developing powers and everything, and just roll it, right? So in this D100 system, you're aiming for low rolls because you're trying to get under a certain percentage. And I hit it. Like, oh boy, did I hit it. Got the the natural 1 is the good thing you want. I land the nat 1 and get this awesome moment. And then we end up ending session. If for whatever reason we had to like backtrack on the session, I was a little upset about that. I was like, oh great, I'm not gonna be able to pull that off again. And this session's not gonna go so well. I'm going to end up with bad prison moments. Nope. Start off, do the whole thing over. Same thing essentially happens. Alright, roll to intimidate. Natural 1. Yeah, that seems a little bit better. Only because I can't really make it smaller. I mean, the only way I could would be to stuff this over here and make it like 10 by 10 foot room, but this already feels inhumanly cruel. So like doing that would be too much. But yeah. Oh no, too far out. I gotta like slowly shift the room. Or no, I can dump all these out here. And then do this. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna fit so many more rooms. That felt like a really cool moment, you know. I didn't get the nat 1 stolen from me, got to do it again. Same deal on this one. Just gotta jump all this up here. And do this. Something like that, right? Like getting your crit stolen from you. Sad. Justin tried to do that last game too. Like, aha, roll a disadvantage, Andrew. And what happened? Double nat 20s on disadvantage. Oh yeah. Gotta admit, that wasn't great for them. It felt really good for me. Oh boy, did it feel good for me. Alright, I gotta tone this down. 0, 0, 0. I can't believe that though. Like every single time when I do one-shots and run them, something about combat just makes me ruthless. It's gonna happen. It's a game. One shot. Depending on the party you're running. Like, oh, we're gonna do a completely, totally RP heavy and RP only thing. That's cool. That's fine. Maybe work on one of these times. I need to really do something for myself anyway to balance all that out. But then, man, on the combat and you just get to getting. Oh, he's just rolling in 20s. 20 after 20 after 20. It was ridiculous. Crazy. So many of them. Yeah, it's a significant change. So different. Alright. So we go back to the beds. Eat bed. Yes. Oh yeah. And don't forget to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be something interesting too. The Evil Dead game is new, and that's going to be a pretty fun time working with Grom. I've never actually done anything with him. I have invited him to a one-shot and he accepted, but one thing kind of led to another, and things just didn't really end up working out, which is unfortunate. I was quite looking forward to it, trying to set up as many VTubers as I could join me, but it just didn't end up working, and that was sad. It was a very sad day. I'll stick these over here now. I don't know if this is how it works, but it's what I have. Down. Ends up going over here because of that. Because they would definitely, I feel, apply to this. So for things like this, what you're going to wind up with is technically one wall should be thicker than the other. The one might just have electricity running through it, but any wall that's going to have pipes has to be thicker for pipes. And so they're going to do something like this, which is why if you live in an apartment, you probably hear your neighbor's bathroom on the other side of yours, because that wall is much thicker to accommodate all the pipes that need to run inside it. And they're not going to do that with opposing walls. No, they're just going to make one wall thicker. So your bathroom and your neighbor's bathroom share a wall. I think that's why even in my home, my condo, my neighbor's bathroom is like right there, because things like this. Builders were not going to make another wall thicker if they didn't have to. Fairly certain the other side of my bathroom wall is my neighbor's bathroom. That's not bad. It'll be a lot worse. This has been not like rescaled yet. I'm gonna do these. I'm gonna scale this up. This one. Bring this in, down, and then bring this one up, bring this one down. I can save myself a little bit of trouble at least. You can kind of see it now. 2, 3. Again, 3 whole rooms. It isn't here. I'm trying to balance between like what was like official content and what is homebrew content from all the stuff that I've played over these years. So I knew Scret was real. Scret is definitely a thing. But Shock, while a supervillain, is also an actual thing presented in the Aliens Unlimited Kind of like shield or sword in this case, since it'd be extraterrestrial. The Superhuman Observation and Control Knights, or Scret. The what is it? Super Creature Retrieval Elimination Team. It's they both suck. Speaking from experience. My characters very often end up in hospitals for some reason when playing these games. Like, I don't know why, but it's a thing that has happened pretty often. And so one of the first games ever, of course, somehow, character went up in the hospital like right away. Definitely a thing. He ends up in the hospital right away. Things go south, as they end up doing. And just kind of end up this whole situation. I think I tried these. Because that kind of thing is going to be applied to Cartography. That's just kind of going to get in the way. And then these walls can be so much thicker. That miter joint looks weird though. Is that an inner wall of 3? Seriously? Or 4? An inner wall of 4? Things go down. Things go wrong. Typical happenings. We end up in a situation. Somebody's the brilliant idea. Like, oh, we need help. We need help fast. They just they pick up the phone line in the hospital and ask somebody to be sent down. Just immediately declare, I'm Scret. You say that? You declare yourself to be with the 4-letter name? Alright, someone's gonna be there fast. It's not gonna go well after that. Which he did not. That's some pretty fun moments after it though, because it was definitely a getting attacked moment. I'm like, oh yeah, crit. Alright, you're getting thrown against a wall. You need to stay awake. Roll to remain conscious. Alright, I'll try. You need to get a 19 or better. I got, I think, an 18. Which, I was aiming to get under a 19. 19% chance of staying conscious. Managed to do it. I mean, for a first foray into that kind of game, it was definitely not too bad. Dice on my side. I was looking forward to it very much after some of the other things I've been described and making a character, everything else. I'm gonna go on this side. It's not going on that side. I'm going on this side. So, like, I'm glad for all that. Alright. Drop its size down. Alright. Had a lot of fun with all that. I think looking back on my time now, still enjoy it. But definitely not people I would spend any amount of time with. What it was. The time I had. The enjoyment I had. It was definitely good times, good days. This works out in a weird way, actually. I'll go on the other side. Excuse me, toilet, can you reverse yourself? Reverse equal toilet? Poster on the wall. Shadow. Bump these up to 4. Yeah. Put that against the wall. All good. Alright, so let's build up this again. We want these, we don't want this, and we want this. Ow, 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 ow. I mean, it looks boring because it's all just this stuff. We'll definitely find something to stick in those rooms to make it a little more interesting. What other magical hero moments do we have? I think I've told this one on the stream before, but there's a moment that my previous GM was very proud of us on. And it's a story that he likes to retell. People ask him about like a good moment from running a game. Selected this. Content. Poster. That's one way to do it. But anyways. So he wasn't really sure what to do with this at a moment in the story. And kind of let us help. So he gave us 3 characters. I only remember 2. Right? I only remember the security officer played by me and the scientist played by another. And I believe our last guy was just like a CEO of some sort. Protecting investment or something. And why any of the 2 of the others would have been on the conversation just seems weird, but it works for the situation. Our characters had been freed from, I believe, a scrap facility. Like we were in tanks floating, our genetic modifications and everything, and we had been let free. So as a security officer, myself, it was the, how did this happen? Some people died. You need to protect your whatever. We go through and we do all of our actual things for setting up kind of the what's next for these characters. What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? How do we want to do this so that we get a little bit of, like, we had a little bit of control over the game at that point as players in a way that you don't always get, but you should be aware of where the players want to go. But we kind of got to set it. We did all that. We came up with, a story. It made sense to us at the time. Made enough sense. Like, what would you explain for somebody who said some memories anyway? It worked. We liked it. It made us happy. Where we could go with our people. But then getting to learn the other stuff and like playing as these other characters for a brief time and what meant what to us. Viewing security footage. Learning offhandedly that it was the scientist. He let him out. He just wanted to test his experiment more. Just describing it at that point. Finishing the conversation. I was like, alright, well, at the end of that, I will stand up and shoot him. It's underground secret government facilities. I don't know. I guess it made enough sense to me at the time. I was 17 that would happen. I like it. I remember it well. It was a lot of fun. Can't turn off the shadow. It's really gonna need to get into Foundry to shine more. Like the shadow's just gonna be damaging. But needing to be lit. Foundry can do some other stuff. So let me bump these to 4s. Good. Gonna fix up this back area a little bit. I don't really need any of the other levels, as I might describe it, which would be copies of this anyways. Music. Maybe change the floor color slightly. Here we go. Oh, that really solidifies the color. Or I made it. Ooh, that's different. Drop its saturation down, bring the bright not that high. So 115,073. Whoop. 0, 3. Those could be brighter. They could definitely stand to be brighter. Wow. Oh wait, 83. Those were definitely some of the moments that we had. Do you have a favorite moment from any of your encounters? Metal stairs. That does not look like metal stairs. That does not look good. I mean, I guess if you're getting real close to it. Oh no! I don't like it. Stour. I would definitely love to hear any of the moments that that doesn't look any better, that you have of you grouse, please stop. It's under Far East. I see. It's the kind of the problem though. It's not gonna be. There's Mental. This might work. Fantasy stairs, I just aren't gonna work either. These ones are pretty good because they're like just shadows, so it kind of keeps the same sort of. I don't want to use the gross metal stairs. I don't want to use the gross metal stairs. That's better. Alright. That is 10 feet. Bump the scaling to 200%? Oh, it's so big. Only 150, maybe. There's 15 feet of floor. Is it going up? Maybe the same thing on the other side. I wish I could change it around, though. Alright. I really do wish... No, I can probably do that in the colorization. Not these gross stairs. It's these gross stairs. 150. Here. I want the colors Fupa Fupa. I can't do that. Colorize. Darken it. Doesn't really do what I want. Still works though. In the middle. It's in the middle. Alright, turn these shadows off. So comical though. I think I'm gonna keep this shadow. What is that? Perhaps for these. The outer shadow? Oh gosh, no. Oh, that helped. They're all gonna have the... I seriously only want it right here. Oh, hold on, can I? No? Can't? Ooh. Yes. It's a no. Do that. I'm just goofing. Just leave it. Why do we go in the middle of all that? Ah, yes. And the barbed wire. Gotta get my barbed wire. Ugh. Um, only I could have made that a part of the template. It's where it is. Kind of annoyed by how like repeated they are. Shift the door over on these ones, and I figure out some of the other wall-based things. No, that does bring it down like I want it to, though. At least there's that. Small miracles. Be a lot worse. Honestly, what's the most fun you've had in TTRPG land? What game did you enjoy the most? I made a couple Travelers characters, but I never actually played Travel. The GURP system in general. Like, honestly, I mostly spent time on this. Even then, it was a heavy homebrew. Like, it was basically a newish game. The 5.5 version. I did meet the guy that wrote the game, though. That was cool. If you didn't know, Palladium, they run a convention out of their warehouse every couple of years. It might be fun to go again. Get the opportunity. Everyone's got a long-standing on-running game there. It is from an old fun game he used to run for, I think, tournament, or just it was a con game that he would run for people. He just made it kind of like a longer running sort of thing. Unfortunately, cool to play with the guy who made the game. A little unfortunate to hand in a collection of character sheets that you want to get to the table early for. And just be told to pick one, read like a brief history of the character. And not really know anything else that's going on. You might have ideas like, oh, that sounds really cool. And then it turns out like that's completely blown by how people played this character over the past 20 years. Things that are completely out of your control. Like, you would do things entirely differently. That sucks. You do get to say a cool thing. What am I gonna do for walls when it comes to this? I think I might just copy the stage floor and then just make a big shape that'll go underneath all this. Be the way to do it. And thank you for your patience in dealing with me this evening. I adult responsibilities I need to take care of. Everything went well. Still, tomorrow. I almost like, man, I should like play tonight and get good at that game, sorta. I'll never be good at that game. I am bad at that kind of thing. I am always just bad at video games. Why does anybody watch me? Speaking of which, Ice Boy this week. Going back in there. Think should have an amount of salt. Gonna nail him with that. Deal a key damage, and that should be able to help out. From that, I should also be able to deal a good amount of either finishing blow damage, or if I wait and do feathers, then seeing the Guru's Guide on Mewtwo, he waited until Dark Realm and did one instance of feathers. You just sort of hit him with it. I mean, at least I have to do that. Two. Sorry about the red clicks popping up. Gotta think about that thing that just kind of like stick in this level. Do. Ew. I think also, as I say, I think once more, when it comes to most of these things, probably going to extend it beyond the one shot. Plan for most things to be limited 3 to 4 episode events. Especially when getting into like this. Something that's gonna be a lot harder to just kind of like pick up people. Not just, you know, because enticing people will be difficult, but because getting them to learn character stuff is going to be tough too. It's a pretty intensive system. I should take this. Fine. Two. Oh no, you still do Mirror B, not Mirror H. That's not bad, right? A little bit better. And this one. Last one. Last one. Good. Let's go do. I think the map is not done. Just some stuff to push on it. At least this part should be over. Man, that Evil Dead. I'm kind of itching now. Get in. And it's just also the other fears that go along with it. Collaborative stuff. There we go. I think one thing I could use is a stream kit link for which should be fun to get. And bingo bingo. I'm gonna decorate like the administrative stuff. It's easier. It'd just be big tables. Right? Yeah, it's mostly just big table. No playing cards. Okay. So I might have other things. Okay. Shop it. It has the shape texture it doesn't have, so I'll have to do it as a room. Wish I could set the floor to something else. Now when it comes to this, it's going to be ventilation plating. Let's go. Those aren't even. It's a me carrying. Oh goodness. Now. Boom. Boom, and go way below everything else. Way below everything else. Should do that. Wall thickness on this top. I don't know, 8? Some thick wall. How about I do 20? Ooh. Oh. What's going on here? Okay. Got some heft to it. That's really. Because those are all. Shift those between layers. Whatever. Just spend all that time on it and it's kind of irrelevant now. I am mildly annoyed. This one. Ah yes, I can. It's just segmented at that. Then I should be able to turn it there. But less weird. Doors. Small double door. Dragon Gate. Oh my. I can. See, like, the problem is I want to and I want to because it's just kind of like a me thing, right? I always sort of like do this thing. It's just how I function. So then it doesn't really make sense. Huh? I'm just gonna do this on all of them like they're open. Those look from that angle, they all look kind of tilt shifted. It was wonking with my brain. Oops. This doors look at toilets. There we go. Not exactly how it's supposed to be, but oh well. Oh well. Let's go here. The Dragon Gate is definitely a for me sort of thing. Maybe stone door, big archway, sliding doors, rusty hatch. Big rusty hatch. And double doors. Maybe. Big passage. Bars. That doesn't really do anything for me. Airlock smooth closed. Oh. Well, that's cool. Cool. Use airlock doors on these. Kind of gives the desired. I feel like this area is just so big. A lot of like what to do with it. You're stuck. Punk fantasy for artist flavor, guest list. I think guest artist actually has a lot of the good stuff for using. Right, well, if we want a desk, future desk, put a couple of these down. So we assume 4. Or there'll be offices. Do I create actual like rooms in here for this, or do I just sort of like wing it and place down some stuff to make it look like there is? Control desk, definitely. And 2 of these. I think that'll probably be the best measure, is to just sort of like take it out. Just these chairs, there's work chairs, so I'll need 2 of those in there. Do like 4 of them out here. What would this trash end up looking like? Simple chair. The simple chair has butt marks on it, right? Yeah, it's got like more butt marks on it. Cheeks have been in these seats. Cheeks have been in these seats. Or would they just have like cubicles? Alright, so what happens if I go into here, into the props, and look for a wall? What do we get? Wall sconce, wall lights, wall signs. Oh. Have some stuff down at this point. Cable wall, hollow screen menu, organic wall. Smooth. Bro. Was this a minute ago? See. Picture frame. Brazier. Asia. Stance. There's this wall, but I don't want that wall. Come on. Energized wall shackles. Wall mounted alien head. What's the stone wall like? An actual not too terrible floor. What happens when I scale it down? Take it down 25%. Take it down to 60. That's pretty thick. Take it down to 50. Make for a fair cubicle wall. Like these people's desk jockeys. Somebody like were to consider this processing or something. To put desks together. Why is this one so strange? Like highlights and stuff. All made up and the points don't matter. Oh. Look out the window, friend. 270. Actually, hold on. We take it 280. 290. The destined people aren't actually at. We don't want like perfect. Perfect. The other way. We don't want to be like exact or anything, except for that one. Coffee. This one is going to be just not caring. It is the little details that do matter on these things, kind of like the most. Right? Because those are the things that get noticed. They're the unsung heroes. They're the things that don't matter, but if they aren't there, will kind of feel unreal, strange. But just the little itty bittiest little difference. I don't even know it's making that difference. Just those little bits, man. Little touches go a long way in something just feeling better. water's in. Oh, not that one. Ah, yes, flame wall. Exactly what goes in an office. Having spent a lot of time working in one. Just some crap out here. Oh. Fingers. That wonderful feeling of getting old. Andrew, you're not that old. You're only in your 30s. Let me tell you. Everybody's gonna say that kind of thing to you. Doesn't stop it from feeling not great. Yeah. It's got a long way to go on getting worse, and that's frightening on how not great it already is. Just mind that. I already know it's going to get worse. I'm not happy about it. One here, we're gonna close this because it takes up so much space. No? What's it, did they call it a water dispenser? A waterfall? Sorry. Yes, I'm gonna put the water in there. Yes, I'm going to. And you can't stop me. Water lily, puddle water, water skin. See, like, I can do this kind of thing too. You can just drop that down. 80% size. 30% size. Have a little bit of something extra. It's small. But in terms of things, it adds a lot. And just so much. There we go. Water dispenser. I think it's bleeding huge. Alright. Hit you 90 degrees. Means you're going on this wall now. Congrats. Scaling is too huge. Maybe 50%. They don't need to be that big. People are animals. I've worked with plenty of people. No one makes the effort, man. No one. It's the slightest bit of effort whatsoever to clean up after themselves. TV, maybe? Screen, perhaps? A few of those. Yeah. Pull those screens off. Pull those screen menu. There's actually a lot of screens. Remember, do it on screen time. Oh, it's so small. Oh goodness, it's just an overlay. There we go. Close and move all this stuff now into position. 90 puts it that way. Yeah. These together. These. Actually, you can just do the same thing. Go 90 and mirror horizontally. Vertically. Check. technically vertically. If I do all that extra math, I can do this. Make it uncannily similar. And then you can just do this. Boom. Now it's different. 30 degrees. Minus 30 degrees. No. Minus 45. And also still no. 90. We getting there. 220. Corner. Yes, 80. On this wall here. And therefore, kind of things. It's green there. There's still this huge area over here that just has nothing in it. Rug. Round rug. It's so small. Still want it to be bigger. Hey. It's horrid, man. What are you thinking? Rotation, 25-degree rotation. 20-degree rotation. Just enough to sort of like offset all the perfect grid-like everything. Offset all this perfect grid-like everything. Would there be more? Should I just do more benches? Two, 3, 4, 6, 8. Bam. Going in. Benchies. Gonna do it. And this seems fine. Realistic or otherwise. Seems fine. Seems fine. Let's try a picture. Picture frame. There. Kinda wish I just had like rotate controls. That'd be really nice. Oh, once again, we're in that same like weird yes. They have a picture on their desk. They have some personality. These are the control room. There were bars in here, weren't there? Bars. There are. Really the ones I'm looking for. These are fallen down. Moved? Oh, this needs to get mirrored. Wow. I did a lot of awesome work there. Alright. Glass. Glass window, glass frame, glass totem, shelf. Glass window. Always get a little bit of room to breathe. We'll just assume there is, in fact, some way. There. Really doesn't need to go. It is truly pointless that it does that. And then again, I think maybe another bench. Would there be a bench? Probably not. Is there going to be a bench? Certainly is. Why? Filling up space. Whoop. Delete this bench. Door. But I can't place door. I can't place a door. Glowing door decoration. Strange door, broken door, outdoor buggy, burlock. Yeah, it's all like fallen down broken doors. I can't place like a standing, not on a door. And sorry about that. Half size. I'll take it. Actually, kind of thought this wasn't going to take as long as it is. Foolish me, am I right? Well, it is pretty close to done anyways. I just have to stick some tables in here and as far as I know, polish table, metal table, table bar, decoration table, itchy table, marble table. Oh. No, it's just terribly covered. Toppled table. I mean, gonna be a few of those. Squared table. Scatter those about. You know what? Hold on. Are there fire extinguishers? Fire. Bar. Yo. We need a couple. At least. Be smart about fire safety. I'll move those later. And then I'm just gonna like go in here. That seems right. Again, something seems right. I wish. My kingdom for a fish. That these things would have some form rotator. Be real nice. Actually, hold on. Go back and do that. 30. 78. 65. No. It's too weirdly similar to the other side. 170. 55? And then I have papers and stuff. EAPVR. There's some paper down. Cards. There's things, right? They would be around. Wish I could. Dice are a thing. Like they try to manage that sort of stuff. Plates. Or no, that'd be a tray. Yo, what up? I'm new. What is this channel about? How is your day? What is this channel about is a very complicated question, as I do just like a number of things. Currently, I am working on TTRPG maps that will be used in upcoming superhero-based stuff. As far as other things go, tomorrow I'm playing Evil Dead with from York. My day overall has been pretty fine. I'm sorry if I missed these. It's jumping back and forth between what I'm doing. In general, though, it's just kind of whatever. So on Mondays right now I'm doing maps. Thursdays we just pick to play D&D, but I'm going to be off this week due to travel, and next Monday I will be off as well. Tuesdays try to do a bit of either community stuff or collaborative effort if I can do so. And on Wednesdays I've been playing Neo 2. I can't really think of anything else to do on Tuesday, which there's plenty of stuff to do on Tuesday. I will most assuredly guarantee you I'll probably play more Neo. Because as much as that game is punishing, I think I'm getting used to the punishment and kind of miss it, or I really just want to be done with it. And since I want to be done with it, I just want to get through it. But how was your day? How are you? Are you a fan of Neo 2? I'll tell you what, I do feel like the Neo when playing a game sometimes. It gives you the business. I've gone through like a couple of iterations of different things. It is my first playthrough of Neo. Any Neo game, really. I briefly played the first game when a friend of mine wanted to do some stuff, or like, oh, what to do, and we play Neo. Just, I don't really want to. So I checked it out. That's cool. Yeah, I do and I don't. I don't know. Dungeon door. No, over here. Over here. There. Come on. Don't mess with me, game. So this is the online utility tool. Thank you so very much. I don't know if it popped up. It's weird like that. Honestly, Streamlabs really isn't built that well for handling YouTube. My goodness, I'm going to probably have to go back to using a lot of stuff through Streamlabs. Stream Elements is just not cutting it. I didn't get that sub at all. Thank you so much for subbing though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is wonderful and fantastic. But yeah, come back tomorrow. I and another VTuber, Grom the Orc, am going to be playing the Evil Dead video game. Looks really cool. What I've seen so far was pretty impressive. It looks really nice. Fusion door. Here. So yeah, this is kind of a big empty white room. It kind of concludes all the maps I need for this adventure. So kind of go through some more stuff. I don't know what that is. What is an SOL? Could you please explain? Let's see, what are my options? Yeah, so essentially what this is going to end up doing. School test. I am many years beyond that. So it should be in 3 parts, and I think I'll run it through all the encounters because one of them is not necessarily going to end up being something that could possibly happen. Oh. Goodness. Move on to middle school. Oh. I'm sure you'll do fine. I'm sure you'll do absolutely fine. So basically, they learn that there is a stolen military vehicle. They potentially find out that there's a supervillain on the loose who's going to attack a bank, which is a distraction for the military vehicle to assault something else. They fight the military vehicle. They learn that that in itself is a 3rd distraction. Because there's something that's going to happen to a person. And yeah, Shock working with her group on that. I guess a little bit of background on her. Let me switch this up. This is probably not going to go too well. Boom. Move that to here. This is definitely what I'm looking at when it comes to everything else. This is the Heroes Unlimited system, which runs out of the General Palladium system. This is our supervillainess, known as Shock, in front of the screen for a Scrat Maximum Security Prison. Scrat Super Creature Retrieval Elimination Team. SCRET. She is apparently an experiment, which means that she was created much in the same way of like Hulk, Spider-Man, that sort of thing. Real name Helen Barnes, also known as Lady Lightning or Bolt. She is an aberrant alignment, which is along the side of evil. Attributes: she's really high IQ. MA, mental affinity, people like her a lot, but 21. PB of 17, she's quite attractive. PE of 20, she's fairly sturdy. Speed of 9, she's a little lower than average. She's pretty good at moving at a 17. She's decently pretty strong at a 15. And kind of mentally enduring. Stands 5'9", she's taller than me. Weight 195, got her there though. She probably has me on the HP and the SDC. Shock is one of those villains that everyone seems to have heard of. She doesn't show up that often, but when she does, it's sure to be one heck of a show. she is as flashy as her super abilities. She likes the attention her activities draw and tries to make the biggest impact she can, whether it's demonstrating her powers for the on-site news crew or leaving behind newsworthy destruction. Shock always leaves her calling card in one form or another. She likes to stop the clocks at wherever she plans to rob or destroy. You're out of time. Usually she does so within just enough time for someone to get there before she hits it. But by the time someone notices and responds, it's usually too late. Or 15? No. So her PS of 15, essentially this is a system that works on a base of 20. It's like Dungeons and Dragons works more like in a very similar vein, where like 10 is sort of your average person. And the same is true here. Your normal, everyday, average Joe is like a 10. What is that? What is average? Hard to say. So at a 15, that puts her definitely in the realm of above average. As you can tell by looking at the picture of her, she has some physical training, muscle definition. She's a little bit better than that. So probably similar to your average gym rat weightlifter versus like a weightlifter. Arnold Schwarzenegger might be more like a 25. He definitely has a lot of muscle definition. His is more in the show category versus anything else. Whereas like Jason Statham, who's built more like a tree trunk, is more for using. It's probably like a 20. Very similar strength, just applied differently. One's flashy, one's effective. I believe it gives her age at like something in the 20s. Could be a part of this profile somewhere, if at all. But no, she's not 15. So she definitely has like a very high IQ. She's very smart, which is probably how she mostly stays above and ahead of things. Side effects: increased mass, so that's why that's probably why she has the increased PE here. Alter physical structure electricity, so you can turn into electricity. Energy absorption and super energy expulsion electricity, so she can absorb electrical energy and she can shoot lightning beams. She does not have any minor super abilities. These abilities make her naturally impervious to electricity, heat, fire, and other forms of energy except kinetic energy. You can hit her hard. She can glow like a 500 watt bulb. She's not very good at climbing or gymnastics apparently. Hand-to-hand expert, she knows how to fight. It's not street, so she has been taught. Okay. Number of attacks, 7. That gets into very complicated combat stuff when it comes to the system. Bonus plus 5% to all skills. Skills are dang high. She's not failing much of anything. 98s across the board. She knows how to use a knife, an automatic pistol, submachine gun, and has given up 3 skills to gain proficiency in each of her super abilities. Yep. So this is her damages. D6 times 10 plus 20 SDC damage on a super energy bolt. So then, there's anywhere between 30 and 90. She could take herself down in about 2 shots to just HP. So in 3 of her super energy class hitting, she can take herself completely out. Turval, speedster. So slightly dumber than average, but pretty endurant because he spends a lot of time running. Speed is 17, not using his super speed. His super speed is way higher. Can run up to 320 miles per hour. Oh yeah, it's perfectly fine. We'll be on. I'm gonna hop off pretty soon. Actually, I got done when I wanted to get done. Probably going to post that on Twitter. So things that can be done around here, right? If you see anything in the VODs, which by the way, there is a complete like playlist of Neo 2 stuff. There's also a complete playlist of like 800 Power Rangers videos from when I was playing that game. If there's anything funny, clip it, share it, show it to me. If you're on Twitter, hit me up. Andrew Lysium. Twitter.com/Andrew Lysium, ANDREWLYSIUM. Don't forget to join us in the community over at discord.gg/XYMJ6JU. You can also find it at facebook.com/OPIFEXcorpus, OPIFEXCORPUS. You can use creator code KMUNITY, KMUNITY, at Epic Game Store to support the channel as well, which is something pretty amazing. We're also affiliated with Player One Coffee, Own3D, Audible.com. There's many ways that you can do free things to support the channel, but the best of that is definitely sharing. To share. Like, comment, and share. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Another thing about like this game line too is that the art's kind of all over the place. Sometimes it looks really good. This is pretty good. It's probably about their average. Some of them look real goofy. But some of them are great. Some kind of like not hitting all marks. Shadow Dragon here. A lot of detail in it. Looks fairly good. Too bad there. Like this one. Bro, he kind of gets that way. Eyes are just ever so off. Man. Got some of this here. Much improved. But same artist. He's just up and down. But I'm definitely looking forward to enjoying running this, and there's going to be a lot going on. But definitely until next time, yes, like, comment, subscribe, share, and do all the things that you normally do when it comes to that. Don't forget to check out some of the other videos that are on the channel. There's plenty of things there to see, and lots of me making a goof of myself. The channel has existed since 2008. No, 2007. There's plenty around here. I haven't deleted anything that I didn't have to. I do try to do some Power Ranger stuff every once in a while. I'm looking forward to Morphin Legends when that comes out, and we'll definitely be checking that out as much as I can. On top of everything else, come back for Neo tomorrow. Thursdays for D&D. It's a great game to get into if you haven't already, and I do aim to maybe do some more community stuff with that. So just some stuff where subscribers can join in and have a game and have some fun. You definitely enjoy yourself. And until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you, always.